Hey Sagittarius, how you doing? I'm Empress Janae and welcome to my channel. Happy Friday. You know we love the weekends up in here. We love Fridays because it's the start of the weekend. You know what I'm saying? All right, so this is going to be the weekend love reading for you Sagittarius, okay? I hope you are doing well. Okay, I wanted to make sure I have my cards right because it was looking kind of funky. We got love. When I split the deck, unconditional love, self-love and wholeness, affection and attraction, selflessness. We also have ship, cutting ties, moving on, receive what you need, progression, and arriving. Okay. All right. Holy Spirit, angel guides, ancestors. What's next in love for my Sagittarians this weekend? What does Sagittarius need to release? To receive. Release to receive. Y'all heard that? Release. What does Sagittarius need to release to receive? All right, y'all. We're about to dive in. Okay, we're about to dive in. Somebody want to dive in. What's next in love for Sagittarius this weekend? Holy Spirit. We have cut down. We have cut down, cutting out, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment. What's going on? Weekend love forecast for Sagittarius. What's going on? What's next in love for Sagittarius this weekend, Spirit? You about to shut something down. We have seduction, attraction, teasing, hooking up and date, third party, temptation. I feel like you about to cut this out. If you've been hooking up with somebody, it's over. You're cutting this out. You're stopping the pattern. There's some type of pattern that you're following, some type of pattern that you're doing. You are not doing it no more. You might have went silent on somebody. It's like you just stopped. Whatever. I feel like you was hooking up with somebody because we have hooking up and date. Like I feel like you, Sagittarius, were hooking up with someone that's done this weekend. What else, Holy Spirit? What does Sagittarius need to release? What does Sagittarius need to release? Well, we have the golden mirror out here. The golden mirror. Narcissist, love bombing, self-absorbed, one-sided. And that's what you need to release this weekend. You need to release that bum who only wants to give you that cat, that dang-a-lang. You know what I'm saying. That needs to be cut out this weekend. That needs to go. We have narcissist, love bombing, self-absorbed. This person only thinks about themselves. They only see themselves. Everything that they do is for themselves, including the whole hookup, you know, the whole hookup thing. It's just one-sided. They don't give a damn about you, Sagittarius. They do not care about you. They only care about getting off. On the bottom of the deck, we got Phoenix, new phase and rekindle, renew and growth, changed mind, rise from the ashes. You see that? That's what happens when you cut this ish down, Sagittarius. When you cut that crap down and you say, I'm not accepting that no more. I deserve more. When you let that go, you rise up. You rise on up. This is a very, very, very hard pattern for you to actually let go of, Sagittarius. It's not easy, but you know that you have to release this narcissist and stop hooking up with them. Like that has to stop because you are evolving, you are growing beyond that. This person, Sagittarius, they're stuck. Okay, they're just too stuck. They're too self-absorbed. They're not ready to ascend. They're not ready to learn. They're not ready to make any type of changes. I don't care what you do. It ain't gonna matter to them. Also on the bottom of the deck, we have the butterfly, evolving in growth, next phase, healing inner child, releasing the past. You see, this butterfly card was in reverse. And I really feel like this person, this narcissist, whoever it is that you're hooking up with, because you're hooking up with somebody, Sagittarius, whoever it is that you're hooking up with, it's just, they don't want you to, of course, they don't want you to stop hooking up, because it's one-sided. That's all they want. They don't want you to stop that. They don't want you to cut them off. They don't want you to grow and evolve and leave them behind, because you know they're the greatest thing since sliced bread. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you to do that. They do not want you to evolve. They do not want you to grow at all. This person is hindering you from elevating higher and higher. That's what this person's doing. They don't want you to grow, and they don't want you to move on to the next phase in life. They want you to stay stuck and just being a little hookup and being, you know, one of the hookups, while they have several different people they're hooking up with too at the same. You're just another person. You're just another person scheduled in on a day of their week. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, Sagittarius. Come on. We have shock also on the bottom of the deck. Sudden change, shocking news, surprise and epiphany, transformation. You know what? This narcissist, this person that you're hooking up with, that only just wants to hook up, you know, they don't want a relationship. They just want to hit it. You know, this person's in for a rude of awakening. They're in for a shock, because this person's not expecting you to cut them out. They're not expecting you to stop the pattern. They think all they have to do is just say something or do something, and then they're able to wiggle their way back in. That's what this person thinks. But you know what? You're stopping the pattern, and that's going to shock the hell out of them. They're going to be like, what? Since when did Sagittarius, what? Like, this always works. We have on the bottom of the deck, we also have mask, hiding true feelings, pretending and delude, gaslight, and personify. This person just cares about themselves. They just care about themselves. They try to act like they like you. They try to act like they like you more. They try to act like they want more than just the physical, Sagittarius. That's what they act like. And that's probably what they might have told you. They might have told you that. They might have told you that. They might have told you, oh, I'm not like, you know, other people. I'm not like them. They might have told you that, but they are. That's just a mask. It may seem like they so charming and so, you know, beautiful and lovely and precious. It may seem that way, but it's not. It's just a mask, because all they're coming in to do is just, they're just here for the hookup. I got the hookup. Holla if you hear me. I don't know why. That just came to mind. You know, let's see. What else is going on? But you need to release. You know this deep down inside. You have to release this person, this pattern, this situation in order to receive. You know that. All right, Holy Spirit. What's going on here? Weekend love forecast for Sagittarius. What's next in love for Sagittarius? This person, I'm telling you, they're in a devil energy. They're selfish. They only care about themselves. And they're willing to say and do whatever they can do just to get what they want from you. There. Get out the kitchen. Excuse me, this dog. All right, Spirit, what else? What's going on? We have the Two of Cups in reverse. It's not balanced. It's not working out for you. It's not working out for you, Sagittarius. You know it's not working out for you. That's why you're stopping the pattern. It's not working out for you. It's a waste of time. You're starting to see that now. I don't know how long you were in this pattern, but you're starting to see that this person was a waste of time, and you're cutting it out. It's over. You're done with this person. You're separated. Separated, we can't stand one another. I'm hearing that song. But you know what? That's what's happening. It's a separation here. You are saying bye-bye. And you're stopping this little pattern, cycle, hookup thing that you have with somebody. They wasted your time. You realize that now. You realize that they wasted your time. We have Temperance in reverse. Sagittarius, this person, oh my gosh, you know, you had a lot of inner conflict with this person because, like I said, this person was probably telling you all kinds of sweet nothing. Yeah, I want to be more, you know, but let's just see where it goes. Or, you know, I don't like titles. Like this person might have said something like that. And I'm telling you, it put you in a lot of conflict within yourself, Sagittarius. You were torn. You were like, well, you know, we're doing this, we're doing that. Like, why don't we just take it a step further? And this person doesn't want to take it a step further. Like trying to figure out why this person doesn't want to progress, whatever it is that you have going on, has created a lot of inner conflict and turmoil for you. And you know what? You're sick of it because you've had the conversation several times with the person and it's like you get nowhere. You're sick of it. You're tired. And you're impatient, and that's why they get cut. You get cut. That's why they getting cut. Can I get one more, Holy Spirit? That's why they getting cut. And you realize that. You realize that, Sagittarius. That's why they getting cut. It could happen this weekend. If you want the Two of Cups like this, you have to let that go. Let it go. We have the Three of Pentacles out here. Yeah, you're going to have to let it go. Like, that's what you're going to have to do. This person, it's like this person only hits you up, or this person only hits you up. This person only talks to you. You're only cool with this person whenever they want something from you, which could be, you know what, or money, anything that they want. They only hit you up for that. That's what they want. Because they need help. So that's the only time you hear from this person is when they want some, or when they need help with some money or something like that. They're going to ask you, you know, like clockwork, ring, ring, what you doing? Saturday night, Friday night, who knows? They're going to hit you up on a late night tip and shock. Either you're not going to answer, or the no that you get from like hanging out or doing whatever that you guys do is going to shock them. Then they're going to act like, oh, no, I really want to be with you. I want to work things out. It's not just about that. Yeah, it is. It's not just about that. Let's work this out. Can we work it out? Can we work it out? That's what I'm hearing. Can we work it out? We have the Star in reverse. Yeah. You know that if you try to work it out with this person, it's nothing but a big, gigantic disappointment. It's going to be a disappointment because this person has disappointed you over and over and over again, Sagittarius. We have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is in reverse. Like, no, this person does nothing but bring chaos and confusion into your life, especially your mind. They're driving you insane because you're trying to figure out, like, if you're doing this and it feels like something else, but they don't want to take it. Like, why? Why? It's driving you insane. Okay. And you know, if you continue to stay in that energy, you're not going to get the clarity that you want. Okay. You're not going to get the clarity that you want. So you have to separate yourself. You have to release this, and you will get your clarification. Like, there's a lack of clarity in this whole dynamic because of communication. You know, I feel like this person maybe they're not a really good communicator. They don't know how to communicate, but it's just not going to work as long as this person is still in this energy, this one-sided, self-absorbed type of energy. As long as they're like that, it's just not going to work. And you're done. You're ready for a change. You're hip to it. See, they don't think you know. They think that they're just going to continue to cycle for however long they can continue to cycle with you and Tommy and Christina and Rebecca. Oh, yeah, that's what they think. But you know what? Not with Sagittarius. Not with Sagittarius. Sagittarius is leaning on their own intuition and trusting on what they know and what they feel. and they know that they have to release this. You guys know you have to release this. You have to use common sense. You have to pay attention to the patterns. Pay attention to when you hear from this person. If you don't hear from this person any other time, except for when they want you for something or need you for something, there you go. Use your intuition and stand on it, because that's what's going on here this weekend in love, Sagittarius. Let's see what signs you could be dealing with this weekend regarding love. All right, Spirit. Okay, we have Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Sagittarius, Libra, Aquarius. We have Aquarius, Capricorn, Libra, Pisces, Gemini, Taurus, and I already said Capricorn. Yeah, we got that. You could be dealing with a water sign, Sagittarius. You could be dealing with a water sign. Angel number 555 is significant. I feel like this person had really had you in your head a lot when it came to a lot of things. This person really had you in your head a lot. So this person could be like a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, possibly air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Could be another Sagittarius. Angel number 555 is significant this weekend, and 654. You heard me, Sagittarius? Okay. All right, let's see what the angel's saying, because we need to see what the angels say. Because I'm telling you, Sagittarius, we don't got time for this. All right, angels. What message do you have for Sagittarius this weekend when it comes to love? Some of y'all are sitting in disbelief, like, how in the world did I literally just waste my time on this? You're trying to figure it out. Look, don't beat yourself up too much, okay? Get out your head about it. Like, you already know it has to be released in order for you to get what you need, or, you know, to get what you want. We have change in direction. You have to change directions. You can't keep going down the same path. It's getting you nowhere with this person, and it's blocking you from the Two of Cups upright, because this is how it is with this person. We have change in direction. The changes you're experiencing are divinely directed by your newborn willingness to open your heart to love and our guidance. And that's what you're doing. That's what you're going to do. That's what I don't know what timeline some of you Sagittarians are in this, but that is what you're doing. You're opening up your heart to love. You're realizing that this is not love. This is more so lust for this person. Not saying you don't love this person, but for this person, it's just selfish, stubborn love. Lust, you know what I'm saying? But it says you are protected now and in the future, so follow your path to the happy outcome you desire. Okay, so whatever it is that you desire, whatever it is that you want next in love, Sagittarius, you know what you have to release to receive. All right, I hope you have a great weekend. Hey, see you on the next read. Peace.